Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. As always, it's me, Ivan, and in today's video we'll be checking out the ADIS-Dive AD2547. I've actually had this watch for quite a while and I've been meaning to review it for months. But truth be told, it's been so hot here in Spain lately that my productivity has taken a bit of a hit. But hey, better late than never, right? Anyway, this is a really cool and affordable watch that's definitely worth checking out because in my opinion, the dial is absolutely gorgeous. Before we get into the review, I just want to let you know that this watch was sent to me by the ADIS-Dive timepieces store on AliExpress. As always though, they had no say in what I was going to say about it, and they didn't get to watch this video before anyone else. So everything you're about to hear is based entirely on my own experience with the watch. And of course, if you like what you see and want to check it out for yourself, I've left a link along with a few discount codes in the description and the comments below. Guys, if you're familiar with ADIS-Dive watches, you'll probably recognize this case because they've used it on quite a few of their models. And that's actually a good thing because it's a really well made and nicely finished case. The sapphire crystal is also very nice and clear, and it features a blue anti-reflective coating on the inside. And thanks to the screw-down crown and screw-down case back, the watch is water resistant to 100 meters. As for the dimensions, they remain unchanged as well. The case measures 39mm, the lug to lug is 48, and the thickness comes in at 13.5mm. Now, that may sound like a lot on paper, but in reality, it doesn't feel that thick, especially since that measurement includes the domed sapphire crystal. Then we've got the lug width, which is standard 20mm, and sized for my 17cm or 6.7 inch wrist. The watch weighs exactly 120 grams. And as you can see, it also wears extremely well, it's comfortable, it has a great wrist presence, and thanks to that stunning dial, it's definitely a watch that catches people's attention. Now, before we take a closer look at the dial, I just want to mention the bracelet real quick. It's made entirely of solid links. It has really good articulation and it's nicely finished with no overly sharp edges digging into your wrist. As for the clasp, it's milled, it features 5 micro adjustment positions, and it has the ADIS-Dive logo and branding laser etched on the outside. So yeah, for a watch that sells for around $100 to $120 US, I think the bracelet is perfectly fine. Alright guys, here's what makes this watch so exciting. ADIS-Dive offers it with 3 different gradient dial colors, and all 3 look absolutely stunning. I went with the blue one, and I have to say, I'm blown away by how good it looks. It has a beautiful texture that resembles brush strokes, along with a metallic, almost electric appearance that looks fantastic in just about every lighting condition. It really is that impressive, guys, and if you think it looks good on camera, trust me, it looks even better in person. On top of that, the hands and the plight indices are also very well executed. I couldn't spot any imperfections, and they are both filled with Super Luminova BGW9, which, as you'll see in just a moment, performs really well. The only thing I wish ADIS-Dive had done differently is the date window. There is nothing wrong with it, but I personally would have preferred a no-date version, as I think it would make the dial look even cleaner and more symmetrical. But hey, that's just me being picky, because in general, I tend to prefer watches without a date. And here's what the lume looks like in the dark. Once again, ADIS-Dive has gone with Super Luminova BGW9, and just as you'd expect, it glows nice and bright, while remaining legible for pretty much the entire night. Finally guys, before I give you my final thoughts, I just want to briefly mention the movement. Adizdive used to fit many of their more affordable models with the Seiko NH35, but they've now switched over to the Miyota 8215. This is of course the updated version that hacks, and honestly, I don't have any complaints about it. It's reliable, reasonably accurate, and although the rotor is unidirectional, you hardly ever feel or hear it while wearing the watch. So overall, I think it's a perfectly good choice for a watch in this price range. By the way, have you noticed that more and more brands seem to be moving away from the NH35 and switching to the Miyota 8215? Do you know why that is? Has Seiko increased the price, or is there another reason behind it? Let me know in the comments below. That's all for today guys. The Adizdive 2547 is a great affordable watch with a dial that very few watches can match at this price point. And if you're thinking about picking one up, I would definitely recommend waiting for the AliExpress back to school sale next month, as you should be able to get an even better deal. So yeah, keep an eye on it, and in the meantime, let me know what you think about it. Also, if you know of any other great watches in this price range, be sure to share them with the rest of us in the comments. As always, thank you very much for watching, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.